Welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we're playing City of Gate. Got 3 of us here. Hopefully one of them will show up later, but for now we've got 3. We have gingerbread. Yeah, episode 49. So, would you like to introduce yourselves, please? Anyone? Okay, there we go.
I'll go first.
Yay.
Hello, I play Gwendolyn Darkmoon, Rogue, Fire Extraordinaire, Drowera, and Stab at the party.
Yes, the stab. I will be portraying Jinrilla, the half-elven werebear, bard, paladin, rogue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Kira, and I'm a Goliath cleric druid.
Yep. Curie the Goliath cleric druid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You okay?
I'm still not feeling too well, but
Oh.
it's fine.
Okay. So, what happened last time we played, guys?
We spent most of the session running around collecting party members from previous cities. No, we left Coal City to head back to the Dwarven lands to pick up a suit of armor and see if Rawlish had finished doing whatever it was he was doing. That took him a couple of days.
I'm gonna have to Toby out.
Yep.
Doing his part to up the Dwarven population, as it were.
Yes.
And from there, we headed back to City of Gate so that we could touch base with Kiri's shop and turn over the dangerous piece of crystal that we were carrying around so it didn't wind up breaking open and eating us.
Mm-hmm.
And had a ring made from that
Turned out to be a little OP.
yeah, just a bit. Just a bit OP. But we also, when we got back to Gate, we ran across Wilhelm again, which was nice, and we learned that some of the kids have gone into the Darkwood for unknown reasons.
They smell gingerbread.
Smell gingerbread. We don't like the gingerbread smell thing. We don't really understand it, but we don't like it. We were making plans to go apparently storm the forest.
Was that Rawlish's plan?
Well, I mean, we all planned to investigate. Now, it may have been his plan to just, light the whole thing on fire and watch it burn.
Yes.
I heard burn.
Hard burn.
I heard burn.
You heard burn. Yeah. Investigate the woods instead of just burning them down. Well,
He
I think Curie's actually in the let's just burn it down camp.
Fire is good.
Did you hear that?
The problem is,
She said fire is good.
we could try that. And then we can all be in for or what? Yeah, we could definitely try that. I don't think it'll work real well, but we could try that. I'll go.
Yeah, we just have to take care of the werepantsers.
I mean,
Yep. Many of whom are druids.
we have.
And the sea pods.
Mm-hmm. And the buzzers. And possibly
Yeah.
trees themselves.
We could try if that's what people want to do. We could definitely try that, but I don't know how well that's going to work out.
Yeah.
As I said, I'll follow along with what everybody else wants to do. But we were on our way towards the edge of the forest, so we'll see where we're at from there. I don't think we missed anything else important. Like, no. Gathered the armor, gathered the people, gathered the ridiculous ring, learned some information, and set off because it was a threat to the kids. So, here we go!
So, where are you heading to now?
Well, I thought we were headed out of town towards the Darkwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go.
Okay. You up for that, Kiari?
Yeah.
And where are you at the moment?
We were in the herbalism shop, weren't we?
Herbalism shop?
Yeah, I think that's where we all met up at.
Okay. Alright. Heading towards the woods. Yeah, I think I actually remember now that that's where we ended it, was you heading towards the woods.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Still want to do that even though you're 2 men down?
Sure, why not?
Suddenly realise that Wilhelm and Rollish are not with you.
Got you, Wilhelm. You traitor, you've gone off to warn the werepanther. I knew I smelled a cat.
He's an owlin.
Werepanther.
This is also true. Yeah.
He's a cat rat.
Yep. Okay. Cat rat. Alright. So, is there anything in particular you want to do in town while you're on the way? Any place you want to visit?
Didn't Curie want to go either to like a weapon shop or a general store and try to buy a long stick?
Oh yeah, 10-foot pole.
You have to find a 10-foot pole. Okay.
And then I can use it to get the sea pods out of the way.
So, a 10-foot pole should only cost you about 5 copper pieces from any general store.
Nice.
Easy.
So how many copper and a gold?
How many copper and a gold?
10.
100.
Okay.
Oh, dear God, yeah, that's a lot.
20,
So you'd probably end up with quite a lot of silver and change if you hand over a gold.
Yeah, so 97 copper, which would be 9 silver and 7 copper.
9 silver, 7 copper. Yep.
There we go. Started.
Woo! Okay. Anything anyone else wants to check on?
Has it already been like a day, or is it still like the same day from last session?
It's the same day from last session, I believe. Like you haven't.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, never mind then. Just want to make sure. Right, I'm good then.
Does the general store have any? And I'm not talking about anything magical. Do they have any like musical instruments?
What kind of musical instruments are you looking for? Bagpipes?
Yep. Why does that say bird?
Sorry?
Why the fuck did that say bird?
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so I was looking at my my proficiencies, but instead of bagpipes,
It says bird.
put bird.
30 gold pieces.
Alright, yeah, fine. Scrolling down to 9. Okay, so, that would be... Yep, alright, so I hand over 3 platinum and...
Yep.
Walk out with some bagpipes.
Walk out with some bagpipes. Yep.
You can work something.
Stop looking.
It just popped up.
Yes. Okay. And
Why are we going to Darkness again?
to investigate the disappearance of several children.
Ah, right. Because we think they've gone to... Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Gwyn,
Yes.
is there anything you'd want to get before you leave?
Yeah, I have enough arrows, but you know what? For I guess maybe flavor, I'll buy an instrument as well.
What kind of instrument do you want to buy?
Viola.
A viola. Probably. Sorry. It's a pain in the tuchus. So a viola would be 30 gold pieces. Same as the bagpipes.
Right.
What is it, bud? What do you want?
And yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Okay. So. Alright, well, I guess I'll have to wait for Ellen to come back now.
So are we?
It's not your fault. Toby's being a pest.
Toby's being a dog.
Toby's being a dog. Mm-hmm. He's being a fur baby.
Which, considering, the fact that Toby is a fur baby dog is not a necessarily bad thing. Oh, God. There's the sound of metal sliding over metal, and there is a large creature standing behind you.
Huh?
What do you do?
What's going on?
My armor.
Oh,
The
right.
dwarf made my armor so that it could accept a large-sized creature.
Mhm. One of my clients that have asked me to write an adventure for them is now concerned that I want to double check that it's legally okay to still yeah, because of all the OGL stuff.
Well, I thought the latest news was they were leaving it alone.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Probably not a bad idea to just double check, though.
Yeah, which means needing to read a legal document. Which page? She sent me a copy of the SRD OGL version 5.1.
Oh, that sounds like a heck of a lot of fun to read.
Mm-hmm.
Legalese. I want
Interesting.
the weather to stop.
Huh. The following items are designated product identity as defined in Section 1 of the Open Game License version 1.0 and are subject to the conditions set forth in Section 7 of the OGL and are not open content. Dungeons & Dragons, D&D, Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master, Monster Manual, D20 System, Wizards of the Coast, D20 when used as a trademark, Forgotten Realms, Faerun, proper names including those used in the names of wizards or items, places, Underdark, Res Wizard of Thay, the City of Union, heroic domains of Isgard, ever-changing chaos of Limbo, the windswept depths of Pandemonium, the infinite layers of the Abyss, Tartarian depths of Carceri, grey wastes of Hades, bleak eternity of Gehenna, 9 hells of Baator, infernal battlefield of Acheron, clockwork nirvana of Mechanus, peaceable kingdoms of Arcadia, 7 mounting heavens of Celestia, twin paradises of Bitopia, blessed fields of Elysium, wilderness of the Beastlands, Olympian glades of Arborea, concordant domain of the Outlands, Sigil, Lady of Pain, Book of Exalted Deeds, Book of Vile Darkness, Beholder, Galth, Carrion Crawler, Tanari, Batizu, Displacer Beast, Githyanki, Githzerai, Mindflayer, Illithid, Umberhulk, and Yuan Ti. All the rest of the SRD5 is open gaming content as described in Section 1 of the license. So yeah, might be a problem with some of the magic items that I reference. Okay, well, I'll deal with that when I'm not running a game. Ellen is back. Hello. So, you guys have gotten all your stuff. You're heading out of town. People by now know you by reputation, know not to mess with you, so you don't get bothered by any of the local ruffians. Is there anything in particular you want to do as you leave the city and approach the Darkwood?
Other than playing a rather pleasant tune on my bagpipes, not really.
And me doing a okay job on my viola.
Just I play some traveling music, and as we get closer, I start to change it so that it becomes a little bit more like the dangerous music right before the thing, and then, you know, battle music.
Cool.
Kidding. Because if a fight starts, I'm going to have to stow those so I can actually fight. Children. Rain, rain, go away. Oh, no, it's rained here all bloody day. I've been cold and wet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you approach the woods while playing music. And some of the cats come out. First they're listening, and then they begin dancing.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm not casting charm.
No, they're just doing it for the fun of it. They've cleared a little area around their feet so that they don't step on anything. Yeah, they commanded the vines to move the seeds as they do.
But don't the seeds count as weapons and non-magical weapons?
I don't think seeds do count as weapons, do they?
I mean,
if
well, is this if as spiky as they are, I thought maybe they were like caltrips or something, which technically count as a form of attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
doesn't matter to me.
Either way, I mean, even if they don't physically hurt them, it's still going to be uncomfortable to dance on spiky things.
This is true.
Yeah.
That is absolutely fair. I am totally sorry. I am way overthinking seeds and trees and stuff.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So, how do you respond to the Werepanthers dancing a jig to your tune. Just because they can.
Glad you like the music.
You stop playing?
Uh,
Oh, you're going to keep those pipes a dooting?
I'll keep playing because they seem to be having a good time, and if they're having a good time, they're not trying to hurt us.
Indeed. Okay. After a while, they stopped. One of them drops down from a tree, gestures for the others to stop dancing, and says, "This has all been very fun, but why are you really here?" Surely you didn't come this way purely to entertain us.
Well, you seem to. We have some kids that seem to have disappeared.
How can you have some kids if they've disappeared?
Because they wandered off in this direction.
Oh. Should have watched them more carefully then, shouldn't you?
Have you seen them or not?
Maybe.
If maybe or maybe not, if you've not seen them, then do you know where they are?
We might know that as well. So far, you're not doing much to incentivize us to tell you. Why should we help you?
Well, we're asking nicely if we can go through your forest and leave you be.
Would you like to pay the toll?
The toll being if the way through the forest without having to step on the little seed pods, correct?
Yes, if you pay the toll, we'll clear a path for you. If you pay a little extra for the information you're asking for, we'll also point you in the right direction.
How much?
How badly do you want these children?
We could just follow the scent.
You could. That might work. That wouldn't clear the seed pods out of the way, though, would it?
I'm not good at the talking this stuff, so this is up to them.
Hmm.
You're gonna leave them to negotiate?
Hi, Pup.
Yeah, you have a +1 to charisma.
Yeah.
I
Rilla's got the silverest tongue.
Yeah, but like for some reason I don't feel like being nice today.
You don't feel like being nice today.
I feel like really, for some reason, I really just want to be like, look, you can either help us or you can die. I don't care.
I guess you want blood cookies?
Blood cookies?
No, me like, since he's thirsty for blood.
Oh, okay.
Not particularly. She just doesn't. Like I said, I'm having trouble. Those days where
you want to destroy.
Oh, yeah, because we've probably walked an hour or spent an hour. So yeah, I kind of want to just destroy everything. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of nice flowery words, we're gonna make a different roll with Genrilla here, and we're gonna go with it's not as it's not horrible, but it's not great. We're gonna try to intimidate them into just fucking off or something. Say some semi-threatening words, glare at them, and be like, "Go, do," because you're angry.
Well, it's a shame we couldn't come to an amicable agreement, but fine. Make your way through the woods without our help. See how you do. And the werepanthers head back into the woods.
They've lived near Gate for too long. They are as corrupt as everybody else.
Purge the unclean.
I mean, they're cats, so
Yeah, that's also
they're
true.
supposed to be buttholes.
They're supposed to be buttholes. Okay.
Like normal cats.
Like normal cats. So what do you want to do?
Guess we're gonna make our way through the dark wood as best we can.
Okay. As you pass beneath the trees,
I'm going to like waft the pole around so I clear out any seed pods.
waft the what around?
10-foot pole.
Oh, okay. You might have been better off with a broom, but yeah, like a besom.
Maybe.
But
But you can still go shoot.
yep, you can knock pods out of the way. But as you pass beneath the trees, Toby, does a 21 hit Curie?
Yeah, I think so.
The rest of you see a tree. Thwack Curie.
18 is.
3d6 plus 4. 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Another thwacks or tries to thwack at Gwendolyn, but obviously doesn't do any damage to her because it's bludgeoning damage. Genrilla, does a 9 hit?
No. 9 definitely does not hit.
Genrilla avoids being hit by a tree. What do you all want to do?
I guess fight a tree.
Those were 3 different trees, by the way.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna fight some trees.
Fight some trees. Okay.
What exactly does that do?
So. 20 minus 1.
Okay. You stop it, buddy. Seriously.
Okay. So Gwen got a 12. Genrilla got a 20. Is Kiori fighting? Or...
Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to please Toby at the same time.
I hear you.
Because it hit me.
Because it hit you. Haven't you, tree?
Oh. I put it in the wrong thing. Hang on.
Okay, what have I got?
Come on. Work. Thank you. $13.
Nice. Kiori is second. Followed by Gwen. And
then the trees.
enemy group 1.
Group 1. Oh, that's lovely.
Enemy group 2. So Genrilla, you're attacking a tree. The one that trying to
Yep.
hit you.
Yep, I'm gonna try to hit the tree that hit me. So, yeah, haha, funny tree. All right. Okay, so
For fuck's sake, Toby. Guess it's my turn.
That's fine, I'll go.
So do 21 and a 28 hit.
21 and 28 both hit. Yes.
Okay, so that would be plus. Dear God. Oh.
What?
22 plus 3d6, and I'm not burning anything yet, so yeah. That would be 40 damage to the tree.
40 damage to the tree. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just gotta wait for Kiori to come back. Unless you have anything else up your sleeve.
Well, seeing as I didn't use it, I didn't cast a spell with it,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't use any of them, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a, because I don't know what's coming. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a bardic to Kiori.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
Good,
So we
good.
can let her know.
Yep, I'll
That
let her
one.
know when she's back.
Leaving me 4 uses? Yeah, 4 uses. I'll have to take a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
I need to.
You need to what?
Oh, I was just trying to plan out what I was going to do with the levels whenever we get them. I'm not saying give us levels. I'm just mapping things out in my head.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Currently, I go clink, clank, clink, clank.
Yes, you do. Big metal man. Oh, metal lady. You're the Iron Maiden.
As long as I'm not the kinds from the Soulborn game, those are creepy.
I might have Googled those now. Soulsborne.
Well, that's an entire thing. Like you,
Genre.
like dark.
Yeah, I know.
Those creepy things.
Oh, you need more food though.
Somebody say pizza.
She said, "You need more food," to Toby, because he's almost out of food.
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought I heard pizza.
I have no idea why you heard pizza. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm losing my mind.
Google not helping.
I'm not going to steal your food, bud.
He wants you to try.
Well, I'm not going to.
He likes that game.
Don't worry, I got you covered, Anthony.
What? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's even worse. Like the little Iron Maiden like kind of dress part at the bottom after it opens up and like has like tentacle stuff and it can grab you.
Oh, fun. All right.
Yep.
Jerry, it is your turn, and you have Bardic Inspiration.
Cool.
Do you want to hit the tree that hit you?
Yes, and I'm going to use fire.
You're going to use fire.
Uh,
Are you going to summon your little friend?
if I summon my little friend, can I still use a spell?
So, as an action, you expend a wild shape to summon your wildfire spirit. So you could use a bonus action spell if you have one.
Like Sacred Flame, I guess. Cantrip.
Sacred Flame, unfortunately, is not a bonus action.
I don't have any bonus actions.
Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action. Healing Word is a bonus action. I think that might be all of it. That's bonus.
Right. I'll just do Spiritual Weapon then.
You can do Spiritual Weapon and summon your Wildfire Spirit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to summon him at the foot of the nearest barkskin tree, the barkskin tree that attacked you, I assume.
Yes.
Must pass a dex save. As you can imagine, trees aren't great at dex saves.
Why not?
Because they're trees. Okay, so that's a fail. So that would be 2d6 multiplied by 2.
So, 46?
No, just roll 2d6 and then multiply the result by 2.
Because it's a weakness, not a crit.
Yeah, it's a vulnerability. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has 6. It takes 6.
It takes 6.
Because I rolled a 2 and a fucking 1.
Yep.
Happens to the best of us.
But you also get to attack with your spiritual weapon.
And that is
Attacks with your spell attack modifier.
plus 9. 17.
That hits. And now you get to do a d8 plus your whiz mod. So that would be 4. 3. Yeah, 3. D8 plus 3.
11.
Max damage, 11 points. Pretty good. So altogether, you did 17 points of damage that round. Cool. Gwyn.
Alright,
She didn't do you any
Sorry,
harm, but
General, like, right next to me, or within 5 feet of me, correct?
you were traveling together, but you each got hit by a different tree. So
Okay, good point. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll just attack it with
the
Hellfire's.
same tree that tried to attack you.
Yeah. Short of sharpness plus Hellfire Scimitar.
Ooh. Okay.
All the magics.
Only the 12 misses.
Alright.
Ouch.
That second attack hits the trunk at a get a funny angle, and it made the blade reverberate. So for a little while, your hand is like shaking afterwards. Yeah, you can. There's the thing where you feel the vibration all the way up to your elbow. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did 17 points of damage to the tree.
Ah,
What?
I just realized, because we pay council tax over 10 months,
Uh-huh.
we don't pay it this month or next month.
Yay! Okay.
So, yeah, I've managed to be able to book my flight home
Nice!
and still have $100 in the bank. Well, it will be about just over 100.
That's okay.
Internet goes out.
I'm getting paid some commission next week, so that'll help too.
Yeah.
Alright, right. So, sorry for the interruption. The trees will now come out to play. So, yeah. Not only do the 3 that were attacking you already make attacks against you, but 4 more pull themselves up out of the ground and close in. Now, of course, these are barkskin seed pods. So, as they clamber up and move over, they are, of course, dropping seed pods all around them. In fact, yeah, I think that's what I'll have at least a couple of them do. Just shake and scatter seed pods around in a 20-foot radius. And 2 of them are going to try and slam attack. Well, 2 of them are going to try and slam attack Gwyn, but even if they hit, they won't be able to do any damage. So, Genrilla's next. A 10 and a 26.
Well, a 26 would hit, but once again, kind of like Gwyn, it'll do no damage.
Oh yeah, you're lycanthrope too, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay. Forgot about that. So the only one who's vulnerable to these attacks, really, is Curie.
Which I feel bad about.
24.
At least from the...
24 and 21.
Yeah, they both hurt.
Oh, it's from the trees. 30 points of damage.
Okay. Just 69 hit points.
Okay. And I had one of them shake. Yeah. One of the other trees strides up to Gwyn and attempts to lift her off the ground. Well, basically tries to grab her in its branches. Contested strength check or athletics if you've got proficiency, or acrobatics in your case, actually. Gwyn. In fact, don't bother rolling because you got a plus 11 and it only got a 9. Yep. Another tree is going to try the same trick with Genrilla. 17. Either try to brood strength it or wriggle out. Which would you prefer?
Alright. This actually may hurt.
$19. Okay. Yep. Neither of you are grappled by trees. And one of the trees looks a little bigger than the others as it climbs out. Its branches and roots seem to form arms and legs. The swollen part of the trunk looks like its belly, as you realize that near the top of the trunk is a face. And it will animate 2 more trees. So altogether, you're facing now 9 awakened trees and 1 treant, all of which are of the barkskin variety. Turn passes back to Genrilla. What do you want to do?
Oh, for God's sake. How far away is the treant?
Probably about 30-40 feet at the moment.
If it's 30, I could get to it, but if it's 40, I can't.
Well, either way, it's difficult terrain between you and it. Thanks to all the spiky things.
It's okay. I swear this.
Alright, well, bonus action. Casting Steering Smite. At 5th level.
Okay.
Nintendo the Dynasty.
So that should be 5d damage. 5. And then we're gonna attack.
Mm-hmm. Yep, both of those hit. Tree needs to make a couple of con saves.
Well, we just unlocked our new.
Yeah, those fail.
Alright. So do your damage. Double the fire.
You will pick them.
6 plus.
Oh, yes. I want to say.
That would be-
Holy shit.
Nice.
Yes.
You're doing that all against one tree?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's thoroughly destroyed. That is not just a down tree. That is a tree that is smashed and burning. Holy shit. Okay. Curie,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Is there still a tree attacking me?
There are still trees within your vicinity, and there's lots of seed pods around you.
Do I have burning hands?
You do have burning hands, and scorching ray, and flaming sphere, and flame blade, and fireball, and wall of fire, and fire shield, and flame strike, and firestorm.
I'm gonna do firestorm.
Firestorm.
No, I said I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
I'll do burning hands.
Burning hands. As you hold your hands and thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dex save. I'm assuming you are aiming for the tree.
Yes.
Which once again? Most definitely fails. Are you casting it at first level, or did you upcast it?
Oh yeah, I forgot I can upcast it.
You can upcast it and do more damage, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm upcasting it.
What level?
5th level?
Woohoo! Okay, so that would make it 8d6 multiplied by 2. Wait, no, 7d6, sorry. So 48 points of damage. That tree's down. And it's on fire.
Yes.
Are you gonna have your little fire friend do anything?
He's gonna fire seed to another tree.
no, what's gonna come? What is yellow coming?
What on earth?
What?
Flame Seed. Spell attack modifier.
No.
Which is +5.
Plus 9.
9. D20 +9.
17 definitely hits. And now you get to do 1d6 plus your proficiency bonus, which is +6. 1d6 +6.
10.
Double to 20. Against the tree that was attacking Gwyn, or against the tree ant, because it's a 60-foot range. You can fire the tree ant if you
Yeah,
want.
do tree ant then. Because that's the one that's awakening them, isn't it?
That's the one that's awakening them.
Yeah, him.
And nice. Gwyn.
Alright. I'm gonna pull out my Ospo and I'm gonna go after the tree ant.
You're gonna aim for the tree ant? Okay.
Yeah. Gonna do Sworn Enemy as well.
Are you also using Steady Game?
Yeah.
Cool.
After the Ospo or kind of disadvantage.
Fair.
I'll do sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm. And Elven accuracy.
Give me some nat 20s.
Those would hit, but check your Elven accuracy, see if you get a crit.
Yep.
Okay, so the 25 and the 20 count. All hits. How much damage do you do? To the tree
Okay.
ant.
Okay. I need to tap all this out.
So it's D8 plus 15, plus the 3d6 for sworn enemy, and 8d6 for sneak attack, yeah?
Yeah, it's a 2d8 plus 30
Uh-huh.
plus 3d8 plus 8d8. I mean, 8d6.
3d6 and
get-
8d6.
Okay. Let's see if I can get triple digits.
Not quite, but 83 is still a big chunk.
And since I will do sneak attack, I'll do Wheels of Grade to attack.
A nearby tree.
Yeah. And that would be
46.
46. So, the one near Curie. If it's not already dead.
That one's unconscious, but the one by you,
Yeah,
right next to
Probably that
you.
would be more. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That one then.
10. Cool.
Okay, and my turn, and then good job to Curie with the fire damage.
Yeah. Fire is good. Fire is good.
Fire is best.
Fire is best.
For pesty trees.
Mm-hmm. I think. something. Okay. So the trees. So the only one they can hurt is Curie, and they're gonna try. So once again, 2 of them are gonna come up and...
Why?
Why you?
Yeah.
Because you're the only one they can hurt.
But is it just because I'm near them?
What do you mean? There are trees. The trees are actually attempting to attack all 3 of you. But
Okay.
you are not immune to bludgeoning damage. Whilst Generilla and Gwendolyn are.
Right. Well, fuck you then.
One of them managed to break a branch.
Good. Hope it burns.
And the other does 27 points of bludgeoning damage. The others...
Yeah, we are sorry, Curie.
A pair of trees is going to try and physically carry Generilla out of the woods. 22. Can Generilla get out of that grapple? It's a d20 plus 13. Right? Maybe he's adulting. Oh, there we go. He's typing. 26. He does. Okay. Or rather, she does. Generilla does.
I forgot I was muted, and I was double checking something because I forgot that one of my sheets shows that I have disadvantage on a bunch of stuff, but it's because it says I'm not proficient with the armor, but I am.
Yeah.
So.
Because of D&D Beyond, yes. Gwyn, can you escape a 23 grapple?
Dad, she's a zombie.
Can I use acrobatics?
Yes. Yep, you can try to wriggle out. Or avoid getting grabbed in the first place, however you want to flavor it. You get grabbed.
Hold on. Let me just look to see if ghost walking is a bonus action or normal action.
It's a bonus action, so you do it on your turn. You can't do it as a reaction.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. The tree ant. Yeah. Can't actually do much, so yeah, it's gonna come up and do a big old slam into Generilla. But it won't hurt her, because it's non-magical bludgeoning damage. Grr. Generilla's turn. Generilla? You muted. There we go.
Because my children keep popping in and out, and yes, even though I can't see her because of the face shield of the plate, she is smiling wickedly at the fact that it walked up to her.
Mm-hmm.
So bonus action, once again at 5th level, casting Searing Smite, and then we're gonna play attack.
Mm-hmm. Destroy. Got these from a place called Texas. Yep. Those both hit.
Okay. I will also be using 2 4th level spell slots for Divine Smite.
Okay.
Plus 5d6 plus 10d8. Oh, and for S and G's, so there's a tree near me, and there's a tree also within like 5 feet of it, right?
Mm-hmm. There's a pair of animated trees that have been whirling on you. 2 of them tried to.
Okay, so one of them, I'm going to go ahead and use. Which one of those things is it called? It's one of my flourishes. Which one is it? It is
Defensive, slashing, or mobile.
slashing. We're going to
Spend
use
a bardic
slash.
inspiration to deal extra damage equal to the number you roll on the die. To the
Yes.
you hit and to any other creature within 5 feet. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So I have a reason to use that one at the moment. Alright, so the treant itself takes 116 points of damage,
Ooh,
Down.
and the
nice.
other tree takes 2.
The other tree takes 2. The other trees take 2. Okay. Very nice. Kiori,
Yes.
would you like to be vengeful towards the tree,
Yes.
or the trees that are attacking you?
Always. I'm debating burning handling them again.
Burning ham?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Or.
You've got 2 5th level spell slots left.
I know. But I also have Flame Strike on the 5th level.
Mm-hmm. And Firestorm on 7th.
Yeah, I'm not doing Firestorm.
Why not?
I'm gonna save that.
And then you have Fireball as well.
But then I've got people in range who would get killed. Do I have Fire? Yes, I do have Fireball.
You have Fireball and Wall of Fire.
They're both right next to me, basically, aren't they?
The trees? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just fucking burning hands them. I'll do it.
And again, they're walking on roots, and they've got this big bulbous section where the roots meet the trunk.
Fireball if you want. I could.
Would Burning Hands at 5th level or Fireball at 5th level do more damage?
Spell. Fireball.
Because they're far enough away from me, aren't they?
So Fireball would get a bunch of things within a 20-foot radius, but probably including yourself. Especially if you're aiming for the 2 trees that are next to you. If you're doing it at 5th level, it would be 10d6. And of course, because they're trees and they're vulnerable to fire, that would be doubled. Whilst if you did what you did before, it would be 7d6 doubled. So, yeah, Fireball would do more damage.
Yeah, but it would hit me too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not.
Even
Even though I really think I should be resistant to fire, because of all the shitty fire stuff I do. Yeah, I'll do Burning Hands then.
You gonna do Burning Hands? Okay.
Yeah, 5th level Burning Hands.
Alright then. So, and that's a dex save for both the trees. -2. 16 and 17
My spell save.
is 17, so one passes, one fails. But you still do 76. So one of them takes 33. And the other is going to take 66 and is down.
Nice.
Six awakened trees still standing. And the tree that Generilla destroyed, that is still smouldering, suddenly a red, sticky humanoid figure bursts out of the trunk of the tree, howling in agony.
Ooh.
It glares in Genrilla's direction. Would Genrilla make a wisdom saving throw, please?
What the fuck is this?
Essentially, it's the animated remains of the poor person who became a barkskin tree.
Okay.
What is the effect of the thing, Anthony?
You're immune to being frightened, aren't you?
Yep.
Because of your paladinness.
Actually, no, because of the freaking ring.
Because of the ring! Alright, yeah. Duh. Alright.
Nice.
Well,
Otherwise, I'd be glad to make you the save, but if I figured I'd ask before
yeah. You're the one it was we'd most likely to be glaring at, so...
that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that...
Mm-hmm. It's also going to hit you with its sticky fist, though.
Is it a mag?
It's going to... Yeah, you'll see. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, actually, it does. Just barely.
Yeah.
24 points of magical bludgeoning and necrotic damage. Would you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Me?
No.
Okay.
General. Actually, don't bother because you got a plus 13.
Depending on the DC,
you can't fail. You literally cannot fail. Never mind.
So that's... that hurt.
Mm-hmm. You can see, like, grub-like insects climbing in and out of its red, sticky flesh.
Burn, burn,
Ugh.
burn, 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 burn.
Gross.
Gwyn,
Burn.
what's your turn? What you gonna do, Gwyn?
Yeah, not like being hugged by this tree. I'm just gonna ghost walk and just pass through it.
Yep.
Pass through it and like circle around.
And kicking in the butt.
Actually, I'd probably like at least like I guess be get back to where everyone's at, and then I guess like ghost walk.
Drop it. Yes.
Yep. And I still have my actions, correct? Or
You
would
still
that
have-
take up my...
No. That uses your bonus action and your movement. What else are you going to do?
I'm looking back at the I can't remember what it was called, but the big tree, the one that's probably making these suckers.
The tree ant is currently unconscious. So you don't need to worry too much about that.
Okay. Okay. What are the other trees looking like?
Ambulatory trees. It's not like they bleed, I'm afraid.
Okay. Okay, I guess
Fresh. On one.
let's go, I guess shoot tree with my mouse bow. And, yeah, I can't do favorite enemy until the main one is killed, so...
But you knocked that
So-
one out, didn't you? Oh, yeah, the tree ant's knocked out. So, anyway. What?
Oh, this is completely off topic.
Please do
Um,
tell.
So, my sister is getting married in a few years. She spontaneously booked a wedding dress consultation for the 1st of April. And so I've arranged to go to see her. So I'll be going on the 1st of April to there. And the first time I'm actually seeing her partner's, talking to her partner's mum, is in a group chat on Facebook.
Okay.
And it's just so oddly weird.
Talking
You're
to
talking
the...
to this person who's probably going to be in my life because it's going to be
Yes,
Jenny's
yes.
mother-in-law.
Right.
And I have never met them. I have never spoken to them until now.
Oh,
In a Facebook
Yeah.
thing.
Fair enough.
It's just, yeah.
I can see how that's bizarre. Yeah. Surreal.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Okay, so Gwyn is shooting.
Yeah.
Do the shooting. Holy shit! Those are bad shots.
Elven accuracy?
Well, she doesn't have advantage, so
Yeah.
you just get the one.
Yeah. I say, curse you trees!
Gwen, you're supposed to shoot the ones that are moving, not the inanimate ones.
Okay then. I guess I turn and look towards the unconscious
You do hit
main
one.
tree and says like, I'm going after you next.
You do hit one. So how much damage do you do to the one tree? TA plus 15, right?
Oh yeah. D8 plus 15.
Nice. Yeah.
Can I?
Cool. 15 points of damage. So, and now it's the trees who are not having fun. The two that are closest to Giori are going to do slam attacks again, of course. And somehow, once again, one manages to break a branch while the other one hits really hard.
It wasn't a natural, was it?
Yeah, nat crit,
Oh.
nat fail. 22.
I'm still standing.
Yep.
120 hit points.
And the other trees are all going to flail uselessly against Generilla and Gwyn.
Curie, how's your health looking?
120 out of 199.
Let's see if these two
Okay.
trees get up.
Is that 199? Yeah.
Okay, just one trick up on you and stuff.
Okay,
Still
so
have
that's
stones and jewels if I need it.
one success, one fail. And the tree ant. Ah. Okay. Generilla.
Alright. I don't know what this thing is that's hitting me, but it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that. So... Why is only one of my... I need a different... just not high enough. Oh well. So, at... there... No, we'll do it this way. We'll bonus action cast Searing Smite at 4th level using our 4th level spell slot, and then we will attack it twice.
You're going to smack a tree.
No, I'm gonna smack this thing that's smacking me, the humanoid figure.
Oh, right, yes.
Because...
The back skin mummy. Okay. Well done. Both of those hit, and the second one's a crit.
Yeah, I need to know...
Double the fire.
Okay. Ow! But this thing doesn't... this thing isn't undead, correct?
Technically it is.
Oh, gods. Okay.
You do extra to undead, don't you?
Yeah, if I activate the one things. Plus... Because I can choose when I use my sneak attack. It doesn't say on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Once per turn.
Doubling the fire damage. Plus... Okay, so if I use 2 3rd level spell slots for that, that would usually be 4d8, but because it's undead, it would be 5d8, so that would be 15d8
Oof.
with the crit.
Mm-hmm.
Or 127 points of radiant fire piercing damage.
Yeah, you absolutely and utterly destroy that mummy. It is completely immolated. It gives you a look.
You did great.
The look it gives you as it expires is almost that of gratitude.
Yeah, why make it suffer when I can just make it go poof?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the best at the poofing.
Yeah, although I'm starting to run low on spell slots, but that's okay.
Kiori?
Yep. Are there still?
There are still trees.
Okay. So Alec, let me see. Oh, I should have my spiritual weapon too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we forgot about that last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Roll it twice this time.
Okay. Scorching ray.
Yep. On a pair of trees. Dex saves. Fail and fail.
And it's not easy to do. Let me tell you a secret. There's one sausage at different locations.
What are we listening to?
I'm getting to something on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
What exactly, I don't know.
There you go.
3d20.
Sorry, what?
Make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Oh, you're doing Scorching Ray. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Burn the evil.
So, yeah, it would indeed
The
be...
RR one, that would be 3 iterations.
Yeah, exclamation RR space 3 space D20 plus 9. All of those hit. And are you upcasting? Either way, each hit would do 4d6 of damage. Well, if you leave it at second level, you're gonna do 4d6 to each tree. If you upcast,
If I upcast to 4th level?
you get an additional ray.
Let's do that then. I will roll it now. D20 plus...
Well, 2 additional rays actually for 4th level. So, yeah. 2 more iterations of D20
So
plus
I
9.
keep forgetting about outcasting.
Oh, didn't put a space.
D20 plus 9.
Those both hit as well. Are those 5 different trees, or...
I'm gonna...
Because you can do 120 feet, so yeah, you could spit fire at 5 different trees if you wanted. Each of them doing 4d6 of fire damage.
I'll do the ones that are attacking me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one attacking Generilla, right?
Generilla was being attacked by the Bastion mummy. I mean, technically she is being attacked by the trees as well, but they're not doing any harm to her. Because she's lichen.
Yeah. Do I have any... Are there any other ones around that I should...
Yeah. Yes. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trees still standing. Of the awakened trees, that is.
So I'll do... 2...
And you've got 4. No. You've got 5. So...
I'll probably do 4 of the 2 that are attacking me and 1 on another one.
Okay.
Just to get them out of my way.
Alright.
So
You can either do 5 iterations of 4d6, and I'll assign the damage accordingly, or you can just roll 4d6 and they'll all take the same amount of damage.
wouldn't it be 8d6?
No, it's 2d6 normally, so doubled it would be. Well, actually, it's 2d6 and then we'll double it to 4. So
That's for each raid.
each raid does 2d6. So
2, 4, 6. I'll just do fucking 5 iterations. That's just easier, isn't it?
5 iterations of 2d6. Yeah. Multiply by 2, technically.
5d6. 5.
RR 5 space. d6. Oh. There should have been 2d6. Yeah. Shit. Okay.
5.
If something's wrong here, can't figure out what it is. Yeah, 5 iterations of 2d6. There we go.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
that would be 22 and 6 against the first tree. So that would be, yeah, that one's down. And then 24 against that one that was also attacking you. And finally 4 against a third tree. No, 8 against a third tree. Because it would still be doubled because fire. Yeah. Nice. So we've only got 5 trees still standing.
So the 2 that were attacking me are both dead? Or one?
One of them that was already damaged from a previous attack is down. The other one is damaged.
Okay. Spiritual weapon.
Yep. Which I'll let you do twice because we forgot to do it on the last round.
And don't forget your fire spirit.
Yes. He will be happy after.
But that's a bonus action, isn't it? Oh, that's why we didn't do it last time, because you did your fire friend instead. Because it's a bonus action either way. You can only do one or the other.
But he has his own initiative. He goes just straight after me, doesn't he?
Let me double check.
Because I think he needs to summon him. And then he's...
Yeah, hold on. I'll double check.
Okay.
Because there are different creatures do different rolls. In combat, it shares your initiative, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. The only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action to command it to do something else.
Oh, okay.
So you can either use your wildfire spirit to flame seed, which is what you did before, or use your bonus action to do the spiritual weapon instead.
Personally, probably the fire spirit, actually.
You want to have the fire, yeah, because it makes sense, because that's fire damage, which hurts more. So yeah.
D20 plus...
So it would be a D20 plus 9.
22.
Yeah, that definitely hits. D6 plus 6.
D6 plus 6. It's fine, don't worry.
Sorry for what? And that would be doubled to 14.
Hold it, one.
Asham.
Alright. I was gonna ask you guys, would it be more beneficial for me to help you, Ellen, or for me to actually kill the main tree so I can able to get Sword Enemy back?
I think finish the tree out, right?
Yeah. If it's like fully dead, then the Ospo Sword Enemy.
I've still got quite a few hit points. I've only got 1 tree on me now, so I can deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So get rid of the tree ant because that'll stop more coming up.
Yeah. All right. Right. I'm going to take out.
Take out the big boy.
Yeah, take out the big boy. Since there's a higher chance of me actually being able to get with my melee weapon. So, and since it's
It's prone. So
yes, prone, but then also I have disadvantage because Ospo cursed.
Oh, right. So it'd be straight shot.
Yeah. But there's a higher chance since I'm use all 3 of my attacks to kill it.
Go for it. All 3 of those hit. And since you are within... it's dead. It is destroyed.
Welcome to your new place.
What?
Welcome to your new place! Whatever that means.
Your children are just the best when it comes to perfect timing.
Yeah.
You do not sound particularly. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, cool. Alright.
Alright, after that, I end my turn. Well, after, I guess, doing a banshee scream while attacking it.
Mm-hmm. You hear an echoing scream of agony from inside the tree.
Oh no, not another one.
From inside the tree ant, specifically.
Here we go again.
And let me check a couple of things. Theriocephaly? What does that mean?
That is technically the proper term for all were creatures, not just the wolves.
Right, because lycanthrope specifically means werewolf.
Yeah.
Lycan means wolf. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So the general grouping of all shape-shifting things is that.
Theriocephaly. Yeah.
I don't know why I felt.
Probably the same reason why every time I say there are 5 trees still standing, I feel the need to follow it up with of the awakened trees. Because technically you're in a woods, you're in forest, and most all of those trees are still standing. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, let's have as maybe as Gwendolyn pulls her swords free of the trunk, a swarm of wasp-like insects comes buzzing out of the hole. And
that's little me, right?
Fire. We need more fire.
A short way away, it takes on the red, sticky, undead form that you recognize from before. Though you get the impression this one's a little more powerful, given that it was able to, travel as wasps.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not really.
Yep.
Okay, so that was Gwen's turn. And now it. Yeah. Although I don't think this is going to be particularly helpful against you guys. Yeah, it's not.
Oh yeah. Eating time.
It would be thematically cool. But... Perfect. Alright. This red sticky dead person crawling with wasps, or things that look like wasps, or vulture bees. Does a... touches you with its sticky hand. Does a 29 hit? Gwyn.
What? Yes.
Why, yes. Could you make
Because how terrible is Elizabeth going to have this afternoon?
Could you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Yeah, you're technically poisoned right now.
Alright. +2, and then, since I have a soul trinket, give me advantage on that.
21. Cool.
Yay.
Alright. And you'll have to do similar saves at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
And the trees. D20 plus 6. Does an 18 hit, Curie?
I think just.
Let's see.
My AC is 18. Yeah, my AC is
Yeah.
18.
3d6 plus 4. 13 more points of bludgeoning damage. The others will try to attack Generilla and Gwyn, to no avail. The treant is dead. The unconscious treant, the unconscious trees, of which there are 3. Death saves.
Both of the unconscious trees burning.
Depends on what was used on them and whether or not it specifically says that they're burning.
Fair. Sorry. I was just thinking we've been using a lot of different fire.
You have. But it's also a fairly humid little wood. It's clammy. Anyway. Generilla?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Well, there's that. I assume I can get that negative attack Gwyn.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. We're gonna try to get behind it so that we're so that it's between us and between me and Gwyn. We're gonna bonus action either last third level spell slot for Searing Smite, and then we're gonna attack it twice. Hopefully with advantage, because we should be flanking.
Okay.
Luke, Tom. What?
Yep, those both hit.
Okay. So let's do D8. Is the fire getting doubled?
Yes.
Okay.
And of course, you get your extra d8s for it being undead.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as bad because I don't have as many
Spell slots.
Yeah, I don't have the big boom booms.
Well, if I get a chance to do another legendary action, I'll be very happy. But we probably won't.
95.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like I said, I'm down to like second level spell slots for
Okay.
things.
So the thing once more has those buzzing insects flying out from it. They swarm around you, crawling over your face and trying to get into your eyes and nose and mouth. Could you each make Constitution saving throws, please?
Okay.
So that would be for Gwyn and Genrilla.
Okay.
Only those within 5 feet of the thing. Oh well, that's a pass. And that's a pass. Okay, neither of you are blinded. Yay!
That's nice.
That's nice. Curie.
Yeah.
Are you going to continue attacking trees? Burn them all down?
Yeah.
Okay, what method are you using this time?
So there's one near me.
There's one right near you, and 4 others that have been trying to bother the other 2. You already scorched 2 of them with your scorching rays.
Is the one in front of me like really dead? Like nearly dead or not?
It's taken quite a bit of damage. It's the one with it's got 2 broken branches from its failed attempts to hit you before. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough.
Okay, let's see. I'm just wondering if could I kill it with a level 1 burning hands?
Level 1.
Yeah.
Level 1 burning hands does 2d6, right?
Yeah, probably not then.
That would be double to 4d6. So the maximum you could get would be 24.
Mhm.
So it's possible, but not likely.
Fireball.
Fireball
Mhm.
on
The one in front of me.
just on the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Not on the 4 that are surrounding. Because if you're going to be using Fireball, which does a 20-foot radius.
Is there a way I can get like all of them in?
Well, not the one that's in front of you, but the other 4 that are pestering Curie and Gwyn are also fairly close to the Barkskin Mummy Lord. So you would get 5 targets with that. You'd also hit your 2 friends, but it would do double damage to each of your 5 enemies.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
Sorry, but this needs doing.
It's okay.
Are you valid?
So, yeah, the trees all fail, definitely.
You
Yeah.
can make the save. I believe in you.
And so does the Mummy Lord. Fails. And... do he have a legendary? No, he doesn't, but he does have advantage on saves. Against spells. Ah, crap.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
12. That's still not going to cut it, because Curie's DC is 17. Yeah, you'd passed it. You had passed anyway.
I know.
Gwyn, how do you do?
With the 32, yeah, that hits.
No, I
That's-
mean,
Oh, yep, sorry.
can you make a dexterity save?
Oh, dexterity, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, he reminded me that I technically have advantage on saves.
Okay. So Gwyn and Generilla both passed with flying colours. All the enemies failed. Are you upcasting Fireball at all? Ellen,
Sorry?
are you upcasting Fireball, or are you just...
No, I'm not.
Okay. So roll 8d6. That's going to be doubled against your enemies and halved against your friends.
I believe Gwen is at the point where she takes 0 damage on a successful
Yep.
reflex.
But yeah.
So 8d6.
8d6. And this one does specifically say it ignites flammable objects. So that's 64 points of damage to each of the trees and the undead thing. They're all down. And of course, only 16 points of damage to Generilla.
Alright.
Okay. There's only one tree still walking. And Gwyn, what would you like to do?
How bad is it looking?
Pretty rickety.
Yeah, Banshee scream and attack it.
So you're gonna fly over to the tree that's next to Curie.
Yep. And okay, just to be sure it's dead, I'll actually I guess do Fighting Spirit.
Oh.
To give myself advantage and stuff. Because there's always a chance. I imagine only D24 hits.
You are not rolling well tonight, are you?
Actually, the 13 would hit also.
Okay.
And if you have advantage, of course, you've got Elven Accuracy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do of an accuracy.
Okay, yeah, so the 30 and the 24 both hit.
Yeah. But still, damage is damage.
65, that's way more than enough. Down it goes.
Always gotta be sure.
The Ones that were caught in the blast are still burning, so they're going to die. What do you want to do?
How does Gwyn look?
How does Gwyn look?
I'm completely fine.
He got hit by the thing with its creepy hand.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, right, yeah. Actually, yeah. At the end of your turn, you need to make another con save.
Right. Wait, did I miss it only once or twice?
You've only missed it once because it touched you on its turn, right? I believe.
Yeah, so it's con save, so yeah.
So that's the second one that passed. Willing to bet that that 6 seconds later you're going to pass again. Since there's no.
Let's see.
Give it a try.
There's always a chance I could fail.
Which
I gotta think to myself, what happens?
Okay, so you've only had one fail.
Oh.
You need to fail a total of 3 times for the bad shit to happen. So if you get one more success, though.
But she is currently poisoned, correct?
She's still poisoned at the moment, yeah.
So she would look. There is a chance she would look somewhat physically
ill.
Just, yeah. Okay.
Next one was a 14. Alright, I'm not sure of that one. Let's see, is that one... Which side of the line is that? That one's a fail. So so far you've had 2 passes, 2 fails. The next one decides.
I was going to say, if in the time it looks like she's struggling with something, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to just spend 5 points of lay on hands to remove poison. At least.
Okay, that would have been 3 fails, so...
Oh.
That... Yeah. Do you want to know the disease that you would have gotten hit with?
Please do tell.
Flesh rot.
Ew.
The creature's flesh decays, the creature has disadvantage on charisma checks, and has vulnerability to all damage. However, General is going to save the day and remove your poison, right?
Yes.
/ disease.
Yep, I'm going to walk over and 5 or 10, Anthony. Do I need to do poison and disease, or just...
It transmutes from a poison to a disease, so either way it's only 5.
Okay, so 5 points of lay on hands, and you are cured of whatever was ailing you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna walk over to Kiori and spend the remaining 35 points of my lay on hands pool to heal her.
So Kiori gains 35 hit points.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you.
And thank you.
No problem.
Because flesh rot is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
In real life.
Oh yeah.
It
is gross.
Yeah. Just holes everywhere.
Necrosis.
Easier to do that than expend pure magical energy in case we run into more problems before we have a chance to recover.
Okay. So, are you going to continue trying to track down the children?
Yeah. Or at least find out what's happened to them.
Uh-huh. So, There's still backskin seed pods all over the place. But if you want to, you can have your little fiery friend basically clearing a path ahead of you.
Yep.
Because it won't affect him because he burns them to cinders before they get a chance to. And of course, the other two of you just aren't affected. It's annoying to step on the things, but they're not going to be able to penetrate your stupid werefolk flesh.
That I would also. There are times I would argue that they would have a hard time piercing the adamantium plate.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, you could flavor it as it's not necessarily the barbs on the seed pods, but that penetrates the flesh. That perhaps what happens is the proximity of warm flesh causes the seed pods to crack open, and the tendrils work their way into the gaps between the armor plates, and it's that burrows into your flesh. But yeah,
However you want to flavor it,
either way, it's not going to work on you.
It's gross. Wow. That was intense.
Yeah.
I wonder if the cats had a good laugh from their spots watching us, because I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
Or if they got kind of frightened when it didn't work the way they thought it would. Oh well.
They're certainly not going to tangle with you.
Careful.
They're certainly not going to try and tangle with you directly, if they can help it.
Do we start to smell some gingerbread?
Yeah, those of you who have magical talents, which I believe is pretty much all of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would indeed be able to smell gingerbread.
I was always warned by my mentor never to go near the gingerbread smell. And here we go, charging straight towards gingerbread smell.
Don't trust it.
Church has many stories of bad things happening in these woods, and a lot of them involve the smell of gingerbread. Okay, here we go.
Okay. So, you continue making your way towards the smell. And discover a cute little cottage in the middle of the woods. It looks rather picturesque in this clearing. There's a little garden out the back. There's that's separate from the rest of the glade. There's a little line of washing with old lady clothes on it. And there's a smoke, little line of smoke coming up from the chimney. It's cute. And
Because
sorry?
that's not creepy at all.
No. It's very cute. And what do you do?
Do you guys want me to check it out first? Or do you guys want to go together?
Yeah, we're not splitting the party up in the woods.
burn it to the ground and eat what's inside. Wait, what? No. Let's
Wait,
not,
what?
Let's not do that. That doesn't sound right. Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just hungry.
I have some spicy cheese.
I'm good. I'll be fine.
Okay.
The door creaks open, and a warm-smiled little lady peers out and says, "What you all loitering outside for? Come inside, dearies. It's warm, and there's fresh gingerbread."
all right. To the rest.
Did you happen to see some kids come through?
Children come through the woods all the time, dear. Well, maybe not all the time, but I've seen a few pass through here. Perhaps you'll meet them.
Yeah.
Not ominous at all.
Okay, I guess at least for the time being. Do we approach the house or not?
I'll take the lead.
Well, here we go.
Okay. So you all go into Grandma's house?
Yeah.
She invites you to all take a seat by the fire and hands you a square of rich, warm, sticky gingerbread.
A lot of butter.
I'll smell it to see if there's something off with it.
It smells like gingerbread. It smells very appetizing. Your mouth waters at the smell of it.
Probably not gonna go well.
Okay. Nom.
You gonna take a bite?
Yeah, sure.
It's good. It's really good. Sweet and spicy and delicious. Grandma gently closes the door behind you all and goes back to her own seat. No need to stand on ceremony, dears. Come, sit. Get comfortable. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So,
This place.
Are you sitting?
Yeah,
Sure.
that kind of uncomfortable jittery sit, yes.
Now, tell me. Would you like to learn more about magic?
not at the moment. We'd kind of just like to find our kids.
Oh, they're all here, dear. I'm taking very good care of them. If you join the academy, you'll study alongside them. Perhaps they might even teach you a thing or two. There's some very talented youngsters in this academy.
What do you mean they would teach us?
Well, you see, time in the academy is a little relative. It's quite possible that when you go through those doors, they'll be all grown up and teaching the subjects that they once studied. Of course, it might also be true that you'll be teaching them, or that an older version of yourselves will in fact be teaching you. It's a wonderful place.
That's not natural.
It's magic, dear. Magic doesn't need to be natural. It can be whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You'll soon learn that in the academy. It'll open your mind up to new possibilities. Allow you to study your talents in a way that you've never been able to before. It's the next step. You feel that, don't you? Why else would you really be here?
To find the children, ensure their safety.
Oh, sure, there's that too, but you've been drawn to this place since childhood, haven't you? At least, that's what you told me yesterday.
You told me what?
Or maybe it was tomorrow. I always get confused.
I have never.
Ma'am, I'm not really magically inclined besides my natural drownness. What would I learn? Even if...
What would you like to learn? I mean, yes, the only magic that you have at the moment is instinctive, but I can feel it flowing within you. You have the capacity to be perhaps a bard or a sorcerer if we can unlock the rest of your talents. Though perhaps you'll find it easier to learn from books the secrets of magic, or perhaps your love of weapons will encourage you to create all manner of new, wonderful magic weaponry as an artificer. Choice is yours. Perhaps. Besides, if you weren't magically talented, you would never have smelled the gingerbread, nor would you have been able to stomach it. It's only for the magically inclined. Come, let me give you a tour. She gets up from her high-back chair and begins hobbling towards the door. The only door. The one you came in through. You okay there, Generilla?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how she would play this without it seeming like I'm...
Meta?
Yeah.
What would Generilla do? Bearing in mind that at the moment...
She definitely thinks that the woman is hiding something. Like, it's almost obvious that she's hiding something with all this talk, with all the magic talk and the barriers and the this and that. That there's more to all of this than meets the eye. But do I want to be stupid or not? Is the question.
She opens the door, revealing the stone corridors of, instead of the woods outside the cabin, you see the stone corridors and columns of a old institution. Almost looks like elven architecture from here. So you'd have to take a closer look. A woman in a buff robe, embroidered with the letters GA, walks into the doorway and says, "Oh, there you are." Or, "Then you are," perhaps I should be saying. Are they ready? Yes, I think so, dear. Come, take my hand. You won't be able to walk through the corridors without holding on to an academy member unless you've got an amulet of your own. Of course, if you wanted to, you could have one of the amulets now, officially become members. But if you'd like a tour first, I'd understand. My name's Lynn, by the way.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
Hey, Lynn.
Sorry?
I said hello, Lynn, as well.
Hi, Gwen.
Oh my god.
How do you know my name?
Oh, we're old friends. At least we will be.
But there is the sound of metal sliding over metal.
Hi, Generilla. You always are shy on our first day. Feeling apprehensive, are we?
Weird. It's weird, and well, I think she's gone. I don't want to do this.
Do you want to do what?
I want to fall into the brain.
The trapped predator in your mind kind of wants to just smash out through a wall. If that's what you're trying to resist doing, that would be appropriate to the bestial, not so much a voice, but urge.
I was wondering if it was urging me to get out of here, or if it was urging me to, like, chop these people up and eat them.
Well, yeah, but they're as big as you are.
They're large?
No, I mean, okay. So when a Tarask eats everything in sight, everything it comes across is smaller than it.
Right.
You wouldn't see them as prey, or at least the inner beast wouldn't see them as prey, but competition.
Right. And scary competition at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get out of here. That feels bad. But the only door is currently being used.
The only door is open to the academy, yeah. So the only other way out would be through a window or a wall.
How durable do the walls look?
Oh, my mistake. There is one other door. It's tiny. Like maybe a foot tall. Like it was built for fairies. And that's in the opposite wall. Presumably leading out to that walled garden you saw.
If I truly thought it was a fade door, I might try to convince the door that it's bigger, but
I don't think they're ready, Grandma. Oh well, another day perhaps.
We probably should go through just to check on the cats.
Yeah, a tour wouldn't be so bad, I guess.
Excellent. Take my hand.
gotta get out. Too
Are
long.
you okay?
I think the ring's bothering her, dear. Generally, you'd think more clearly without that thing.
I may not want to run without the thing, but I still wouldn't trust all of this.
Yes, it takes you a while, dear. That's what the tour's for. Like you said, you're here to check on the children, right? Go see how they're doing. And then make up your mind.
You two go check on the children. When you guys go through, I'm gonna hopefully find an actual door out to the clearing. Can't breathe.
You'd better go, dear. I'll take care of Curie. No, Generilla. I get so confused in my old age. So, Curie and Gwyn going through the door into the academy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, which one of you is taking Lynn by the hand? Or are you taking a hand each?
I guess I'll take a hand.
Okay. So, Curie, are you taking Gwyn's hand or Lynn's hand?
I'll take Gwen's.
Okay. Good. All right. So she smiles, leads them into the corridor properly, and generally you see the door close behind them. And then Grandma reopens the door, revealing the glade in the middle of the dark woods again. So sorry you didn't join us today, dear. But perhaps one day you will. Maybe your friends will bring you an amulet. Bring you in through a different door?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Generilla walks out, but every time she hears the word amulet, she shivers.
Because of the Havana amulets?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which literally has nothing to do with any of the other stuff, but yeah, because we learned about Havana stuff, she's just like, ew, icky.
Yes. Anyway, in the meantime, Gwyn and Curie are getting a tour of the academy. They get to see lots of happy students. You even recognize a young necromancer who is very proficiently raising spirits and skeletons and then dismissing them again, just to practice. She's several years older than she was when she left. Yeah, since you last saw her.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was only days for you. You see a couple of other familiar faces as well. Some of them barely older than Yet some of them look like exactly how they looked when they left, and others look, again, a few years older. But they're all looking well, and they're all looking talented as they practice their spells.
That's okay. Mm.
So as you can see, we have quite a lot of resources available to the students so that they can learn whatever they want. We have almost every book that's ever been written. We have some of the best tutors and teachers that have ever studied here. We even have a famous bard.
Is it someone that we know?
Well, that depends. Have you ever heard the ballad of Bashmir the Bold?
History check.
Gwyn hasn't.
I know nothing.
What am I rolling?
History check to see if you know the ballad of Bashmir the Bold.
They should. Viola performed it for the dragon.
Yeah.
History.
All characters, Bashmir, the episode related to like the story where how the dragons were thrust onto the moon by Magister.
Yeah, he was the knight that he was pursuing a dragon, and
I know it, and I know it off by heart. I know every verse.
yes, yeah, 24. You even know the punchline, which is that neither the dragon nor Bashmir survived the experience, and the tale came from Bashamir's horse, according to the ballad.
Mm-hmm. Wait, horse?
The horse! The horse was the only one who survived the encounter with Magister. Yeah.
That must have been one interesting conversation with some druids.
Some druids, yeah. I mean, speak with animals, right?
Yeah.
Or the horse was carrying a manuscript in its saddlebags.
This is also true. Yeah, it's quite possible that it was, but yeah, it could have been a magical diary that was keeping accurate records up until the moment of his death. But anyway, yes, Kiernan the Bard, the very same, is right here at the Academy, along with Alexa and the Echoes. Remember those? Quite a famous band.
I imagine
in their time.
I imagine not Gwendolyn, but I guess her player character will actually recognize that.
Fair. Yeah, it's part of the expanded lore of
Yeah.
There's a another set of games set in the same universe that focus on Alexa and the Echoes. Anyway. So what do you think? Is there any particular aspect of magic that you would like to see being studied or being taught? Any professors of any particular topics or subjects that you'd like to meet and see if you get along with them? Curie, is there anyone at the Academy you'd like to meet? Any lessons you'd like to sit in on? Any subjects you'd like to see?
Herbalism and stuff?
Herbalism. Absolutely. In fact, I know just the person. And Lynn takes you through a doorway into a oversized garden. The grass, the dandelions, the daisies, they're all huge. You see various other herbs being grown in the garden, but again, they're all gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
And a blue-skinned woman flutters over to you with butterfly wings. Hi, I'm Bluebell. Welcome to the garden. Do any of you study plants, herbs,
Me.
potions? You do? Oh, you're gonna love it here. You, she says, looking at Gwyn, you look like the sort that would be more interested in poisons. Yes?
Yeah.
Well, we've got
Poison and sneaky stuff.
Excellent. Well, we do happen to have some hemlock and shit, I forgot the name of some of the yeah, she lists off some other plants that are nightshade. Yeah. Feel free to look around the garden and take any samples you want. As you can see, while you're the same size as me, you can take much smaller bits of the plant, and since they'll remain your comparative size when you go back into the academy, you'll still have more than enough to make your potions.
Cool. I will take samples.
You'll take samples.
And make little potting up things.
Well, bearing in mind that, yeah, you're fairy sized at the moment.
I can still heft a lot.
You're gonna take a dandelion seed that's this big?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be like an interesting dandelion.
You're gonna grow your own dandelion trees.
Dandelion trees and any other bits and bobs I can grab my hat on.
Burdock and daisies and yeah, that's cool. Alright. Well, look at how Genrilla,
I guess I'll... Oh, sorry.
Yes.
are you still outside the house in the glade, or did you go somewhere?
I would be waiting, hoping that they bring them back here and we could travel back together, because traveling alone is, well, not right.
You hear some high, quiet voices coming from the walled garden, including a tinkly one. Want to look over the wall?
Sure.
No, I mean, does Genrilla want to look over the wall and into the garden?
Oh.
Sure.
Okay, so from Kiari and Gwendolyn's perspective, an absolutely gargantuan Genrilla pokes her head up over the garden wall and looks down
Hi, Genrilla.
at you, who are tiny. Gwen and Kiari are tiny, and they're talking to a pixie. They're still accompanied by Lynn, who is not currently holding their hands, but I'm sure they'll link hands again when they need to go back through a door, right? Yeah. Unless you want to stay this size.
No.
So, what do you think? Says Lynn. Have we convinced you that this would be a great place to learn? Share your knowledge with other magic users? learn from other magic users in return?
I was thinking this.
Of course.
Like I say, this place is really interesting. The stuff I also don't know what I could learn here. Definitely have to think about it But what about you, Curie?
I missed the first bit, sorry.
She doesn't know what she'd learn. Bluebell's gonna say, "I'd be happy to take you under my ring if you want. I may not be an archfey, but there's certain powers and abilities I can teach you to use," she says to Gwyn.
As a warlock or as a druid?
Well, either. Though I have a feeling that you would be slightly better at the warlocky stuff. Though maybe we can help you with when you spend some time here, we can improve your insight and perception, and you can study the druidy stuff too if you want. Or instead, your choice. You know, we also have a few people who are very good at fetching things for us, extremely dangerous magical components. There's another person here at the academy who he has like no magical skills himself whatsoever, but he's unkillable. And he gets bored unless he's doing something really dangerous, so he fetches things for us on a fairly regular basis. If you want to learn how to be a fetcher alongside Bren Drexel, I'd be happy to introduce you to him.
That's a name I don't recognize.
Well, it doesn't hurt to meet him.
Of course. Just take my hand, we'll go back through the door into the academy proper, says Lynn.
I guess I'll take her hand.
Curie? You ready to... Sorry?
Yeah, I'll hold on to Gwen's hand.
Okay. You go back through into the academy. And before long, you're talking to somebody who is in battered armor. Some of his war gear does look like it's been magically infused, but he clearly loves his battered old armor and his notched short sword, his notched gladius. It looks like at one point he used to be a member of the faction of guards in the city of Gate. Or at least the gang that call themselves guards, you know? Hey! We got some fresh adventurous blood here, eh? Well, that's the hope, says Lynn. Which one of you is the monster slayer then?
Both of us, really.
I guess raise my hand.
Marvelous, marvelous. Well, got a get some samples of mushrooms from the goblins. Apparently they've got a strain that's infused with life glass. Shall we go? Should be fun. I'm not sure if they're ready quite yet. They're not even full members of the academy. Oh, my mistake. Well, get your amulets on and then we can go, eh?
I'm still dubious on these amulets.
Dubious. What's that mean?
Suspicious.
Suspicious. Oh no, they're not suspicious. They allow you to communicate with other members of the academy. So if you ever get in a spot of bother, they can like teach you what you need to know. Or if in my case, where I don't know any, I'm just not good with magic, they could just cast the spell through me and get me out of bother. It's great. And as long as I can get to a door and I'm wearing the amulet, I can just think of the academy and go through the door, and here I am back again with the stuff. It's great.
Yeah, I guess apologies. We've been living in the city of Gate for a time, and
I can see why you'd be suspicious of everybody there. Yeah, it's an awful, horrible place. You used to work there,
yeah, we can tell by your armor.
Yeah, I can't seem to let it go. It's a part of me.
Yeah, and also learned some interesting stuff about Havana, which is kind of suspicious.
Havana, the paradise?
Yeah, it might be a dystopian society over there.
What does dystopian mean? Is that like some kind of pudding?
No, I probably have to get in like an actual dictionary.
What's a dictionary?
I turned to the I guess
Lynn is just smiling
to
patiently. Sorry?
I guess I should just turn to Lynn to like give her like a look like
he says, he's not the brightest, but he knows how to do the work.
Fair. I guess like a dystopian is a society that is kind of like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it without like books or making references and stuff, so never mind.
Okay. Well, it's a shitty place run by shitty people. Is that what dystopian means?
Yeah, I guess.
Where the people with all the wealth and power keep it for themselves, and the poor just have to fucking lump it.
That, and also like there's worse scenarios like in stories where like, oh, everything seems all happy and stuff, but everything has a dark or sinister side.
Oh, yeah, that's not City of Gate. It's just shit, and everyone can see it's shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, I'll try to pop in on your initiation ceremony if you decide to join us. I hope you do. It will be fun to have somebody who can actually take a few licks coming along for the ride. You can, right? You're hardy?
Yeah. Actually, okay. Do you want me to demonstrate how hardy I am?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just take out, I guess, like a normal dagger and just stab myself in the leg.
And of course, even though you do it with force, the dagger stops against your skin and, like, your hand keeps going, but the dagger won't go in.
Yeah.
Impressive. Mine's a bit like that, and he stabs himself in the stomach and the blade does go in. But just a little bit different, and as the blade comes out, you see that the flesh almost instantly knits back together again.
Like entropy as well, or?
No. It's weird. Ended up being got by spiders down in the tunnels underneath the city of Gate. Don't even remember what I was doing down there. And while I was stuck in the web there, paralyzed, full of spider venom, this fucking vampire comes up and bites into me and feeds his blood to me. Apparently, there's some kind of weird alchemy that went on. I think that's the word, right, Lynn? Alchemy? Yes, Brett. So anyway, the mixture of whatever else I was on in combination with the spider venom and the vampire blood sort of got all mixed up in me and made me, sort of unkillable. Weird, right?
Yeah. Did this vampire look like, did she then, describe what Magister looks like?
No, he was, I think he'd been an elf at one point when he was alive. Really pale, long pointy ears. Make an insight check. You've met this vampire, you recognize the description. When you saw him, he was at the back of a shop.
Oh, I met him.
Do you remember what you did to him?
To be fair, I did nothing. I was having a conversation with Jester at that time while Viola fireballed him.
Yeah, Viola fireballed him, that's right, yeah. Yes. And the shop. Yes, and the shop. So, yeah. Well, hope to see you soon. Well, I suppose I better get you back to your friend, hadn't I?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell you what. Let's go out through the nearest door. And she turns around and goes through the door. And as far as Jen Rillock is concerned, the three of them come out through the cottage door into the glade. And Lynn says, cackled the whole time? Oh, yes, when you burned down the shop. Yeah. So, I know you want to think about it. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to trust you with something, because I'm pretty sure I know the decision you're going to make. You can take these away with you, and she hands you 3 little boxes.
Okay.
You can even have them identified if you still don't trust us. When you're ready to come back, just put them around your neck, say hi, think of the academy, and walk through a door. See you then. And she smiles and goes back into the... After handing you the little boxes, 1 each. She walks back into the... Well, she walks back through the doorway. What do you do?
Find General.
She's right there.
Have fun.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a cool place to learn and got a lot to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Also, are you okay? Because they mentioned something about a ring and you were acting very twitchy.
Yeah, fine. I just need some sleep.
You haven't been bitten by a vampire, have you?
Or another lycanthropy person.
Or a fiend, or...
No. Fiends and vampires, if I identify them as such, would have problems dealing with me or getting near me if I didn't want them to. And as for other were creatures, think about it, Gwen, our teeth can't pierce each other.
Yeah, but I saw before you came here, I saw a fellow I guess get double lycanthropy from blood exchange. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a
yeah.
blood ritual that all just seems like not the kind of things I would take part in.
Okay. So what do you do now?
Are we headed back to Gate to find the others and head back to our goal of freeing Coal City?
Are you going to ask about the children, or do you not care anymore?
Well, I assume if they're here, they think the children are... If they came back and there's been no fighting, then they
Fair.
must think the children are fine.
Fair.
I mean, my passive insight's like a 22, so...
Fair. Alright. Are any of you looking in the boxes?
I will look in the box.
I'll look in the box as well.
Yeah. You see a purple gemstone in a silvered mounting on a silver chain. Though it looks like the parts of metal that are in contact with the purple gem are actually iron and lead.
So these are the
They're
amulets.
the gemstone is delicately engraved with the initials G.A.
Oh, Grandma's Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Nothing at all creepy about this thing. Or this whole place. Pretty words and promises of power.
I think General is getting a bit paranoid.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are you guys going to do? Are you going to head back to the City of Gate as Generilla suggested? Or...
Yeah.
I mean, Generilla did point out that you're trying to fix the City of Gate, and that's a monumental task, which might require a lot more power and skill and charm.
Seems like there's some wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff in there. I imagine that they have lots of stuff that could be helpful to us.
But is the danger worth the is the risk worth the reward?
This is beauty. And you gotta find all you see.
What risks did you see while you were on tour? Did you see anything to be worried about?
Not really.
Mm-mm. What about you, Gwen? Did you see anything to be concerned about? Any risks that you needed to watch for?
Besides probably aging at weird times and everyone else, but that's probably something she'll be fine with.
She's an elf. You age
Yeah.
weird anyway. So when Generilla expresses concerns about risks, you guys are both like, risks, schmisk. Nothing to worry about. Right?
I'll give Jarilla a benefit of the doubt and then do an insight check on Grandma's Academy.
25. Okay, here's what you do know. You know that life glass is dangerous and powerful, and that Havana is already using a similar set of amulets to get his people to forget who they are and instead play these blissful roles, playing out this pantomime just so that he can become more powerful.
They near God through their worship.
Yeah.
Why? And
Can somebody who uses life glass, and you know that life glass can be used to connect minds together, and they even said so much really that the amulets can be used to communicate with one another and even to share magical abilities with one another. How far does that go? Maybe, I mean, Lynn did say that she trusts you and that you can even get them identified if you want. Maybe you should. Maybe you should take these amulets to the life glass expert, you know, and see what he has to say. That's what you get from your 25.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Jarilla, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It's a little weird that these can, I guess, connect to every member. We could go to Mike's and have him look at these.
Yeah, we might do that, but before that, I'm gonna find out what the hell they do, or what a simple spell tells us about them. And I'm gonna touch the chain part of one and cast Identify.
The chain itself contains no magic, but of course, being silvered, it acts as a conduit, basically allowing the power of the amulet to loop up and around the wearer's head completely. You know, via the, or at least around their neck. The power of the amulet is so strong, you can feel it from here, and you can definitely feel that it is you can feel a collection of minds, all acting independently but cooperatively. It's like a hive mind.
But there's a powerful mind. Okay. Wow. There's a lot there. I can't. It's hard to make it all out because there's just so much energy.
Mm-hmm. What's your passive insight?
Somebody is 22.
Hives have a queen.
What?
Remember I said it's like a hive mind? A hive.
Just trying to go very robotic. You see?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
It's back.
Oh, we're back.
Okay. What I said, so I mentioned that the sensation that you're getting from the amulet is that it's like a hive mind. Your insight would remind you that hives have a queen.
Have a queen. Somebody has gathered what appears to be the vast majority of the world's most powerful magic users and is using them as their hive, is using them to gather more and more magical artifacts and magical knowledge to be used to what end, I know not. But it's literally the best and brightest magical minds of the realms.
And the multiverse.
Yes, and the multiverse.
I wasn't gonna, but it's, oh my god. Let's just, should have snapped her neck.
Wait, you want to snap a poor woman's neck?
She's just a poor old lady.
I mean, as much as I, who has beat up night hags.
Gwen, to be honest, right now, I really just want to snap everybody's neck. So, I'm having an issue.
Maybe Grandma's right about that amulet, about that ring.
It may be, this thing may be more trouble than it's worth. But I will deal with that when I get back to town. Or wherever it is we're going, because...
Where you going, chaps? This clearing does have open access to the air, by the way. If you don't want to have to walk through the woods again, and you have some way of flying.
I don't.
I know that Gwen can fly.
And Curie could wild shape into something small enough for Gwen to carry, and woods aren't going to affect me.
Says
at least not the
true.
At least not the seed pods.
Hey, Kira, do you have polymorph yet?
Yeah, Curie does have polymorph.
Yes, I do.
She's also got gate. Just throwing it out there.
Oh shit, yeah. I gate us back to Gate.
Gate you back to City of Gate?
Yeah. Should I do that?
Yep. It's pretty good.
Let's do that then.
Back to the shop?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah.
And once we get back to the shop, Generilla will pull the ring off her finger and go stick it up in a room somewhere so that she is away from it for an hour to break the attunement.
Fair. Baggy is going to say, so hey, did you find the kids?
Yeah. We met Grandma.
Wait. Grandma's in Grandma's Academy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Do you know her?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't think her and the Queen get along so well.
Is she bad?
Yeah. She likes to keep her students where she can perceive them, and some of us don't like being watched all the time. And yeah, I know that's ironic, with all the freaking reaches running around, but yeah.
It's a Disney movie.
Should we be concerned then because she invited us?
Fun, Dad.
Oh, join. Take what you can from her. Get all the power you can get, and then, just take off the amulet and never look back. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Insight check this woman.
I'm almost positive it would not be that easy. People who run
I turned into a 10.
So it's a 23.
Well, the Queen did have to become the Queen before she was strong enough, but you get the idea.
Hold on. Oh my god. We're forgetting one other aspect of the thing.
What?
You said it yourself. They mess with time.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what that all means, but I know it probably isn't good. Oh God. What have we learned lately? Let's see, Havana's a hellscape. There's a person in the woods who's gathering all sorts, and according to the tales of old, there's an immensely powerful and dead that roam. What is wrong?
Oh, Magister.
What is wrong with this plane?
Are you sick of all the snakes on this motherfucking plane?
Yes. Somebody please get all these monkey-loving snakes off this.
So.
Fudge.
You don't.
All right. Too much stuff.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Would you like to put a pin in the game for the moment so you can strategize and think about what you're going to do next?
I am stupid.
You can talk about it in the City of Gate RP chat. And in the meantime, we can all go to bed, or at least those of us who are close to bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the game, Anthony.
You're welcome. I hope those of you listening on YouTube, because doesn't appear to be many people listening live. It's like one other person, maybe. Oh, there's 2 other people now. Yay! But yeah, I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. And yeah, if you're not already a member of the Games and Geekery community, there is a link in the description for the Discord server. There's also a website. It's simple, but yeah, I'm gonna tweak it. Let me know what I can do to make it better. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,